serious. Let's put a smile on that face.
Boom, hit the lights. Okay. It's comfortable, kind of. Hello, why is it so weird? This shit weird. But anyways, hello, if you don't know me, my name is Abel Richwoods. Well, Abel Richwoods to you. And this is really my first, like my third video. Really, it's something new to me. Like, I'm gonna get used to it. YouTube channel is just vlogs, like day in my lives, and you know, like little days, and show you how I run my business, my clothing line, and what I think, like my opinion on it, in some type of way. And what I mean by that is like I've been feeling more horny like recently, and I've been like getting like spiritual. For me, like I feel like I've been like getting spiritual, like becoming aware of what is beyond what we can see, you know? So for example, I've like done research. Well, it all started because I was trying to tie like, okay, why am I feeling this? I know this is not normal, especially if you're talking like spiritually. If you're not talking spiritually, okay, then you're just horny, you just, you know. But spiritually, it's like, okay, it's more than that. And I'm definitely an overthinker. I'm trying my best to like stop it. Damn. I'm trying my best to stop it. As I'm doing my research, they're mostly talking about like demons and like succubus and basically demons that like come in your dream while you're sleeping and have sex with you. So like there's some stuff I agree with and some stuff I'm kind of like, huh? Because they're saying like back in the days, like people, like demons would sleep with people and they'd give birth to giants. And I'm like, huh? But it's like nowadays, it's like, oh no, like exclude the giants. It's just like, it's like you have a spiritual, basically, you know soul ties, right? Basically you have a soul tie with a demon, but it's like making you feel, you know, lust, perversion, guilt, stuff like that. So basically that's what I just came from watching actually. And I don't know, like, I don't know. I have to like kind of disagree with that, but I don't really know how I feel about like, I don't know how I feel about like, I don't want to say stuff I can't see, but stuff I can't see. And the only reason I say that is just, I don't know. Like, I know it's there, like I believe it. Like I know it's there, but it's just like that shit's weird if you think about it. But anyways, that's besides the point. I've acted on it near almost every time I've acted on it. And then after the fact, done had sex, because we're adults here. I feel guilty after. I feel like guilty, shameful. I'm really pouring out my heart to a camera and to some people. It's just like mind blowing. But anyways, this probably is not even the video I need to be doing. We'll get there though, we'll get there. It's a whole process. But I've been feeling that and I'm like, I don't know, because it's like I'm in between deciding. Like after the fact I do it, I'm like, damn, I feel guilty. Like, damn, I feel shameful. And it's just like so many factors go into it on why I feel like that. And then when I don't feel like that, it's like, well, like, okay, so this is spiritual side, this is not spiritual side. Not spiritual side is like, okay, it's just sex. Like, you know, I'm young, hormones going, like, shit like that. Basically shit like that. So I'm like trying to find excuses outside of like what it actually might be or what I think it might be. And it's like 1 minute I don't feel guilty. Before I do, I don't feel guilty. I'm like, trying to rationalize it. And then sometimes I just completely ignore it. It's just like I just go blank, and then yeah, and then after the fact I feel guilty. So it's just like it's weird. I don't know. Like I'm trying to think of past situations where I've felt guilty or whatever the case may be. But anyways, other than that, I do feel like that has been stopping me from, like, it's been getting in my way of doing stuff, like being productive, like doing stuff I need to be doing, like branding, making content for the week in advance, you feel me? Like stuff like that, it's definitely been harder for me to focus on that because that's in the way. And it's like every time I try to like do something productive and then that comes up and then my focus is on that until my desire, what's it called? Solved or resolved, something like that, satisfied. So definitely I feel like it's spiritual just because of that, just because like I have bigger plans for myself. Like I see the bigger picture and I'm working towards that. And every time I do work towards that, it's like then sex comes up, you know, then lust and horniness comes up. And I'm like, okay, that's definitely more suspicious because, well, if you knew my past, which you guys will, you know, coming to know me, like, you know, like I had a troublesome childhood. So for me to like finally stop the bullshit and actually focus and like snap out of it, and I'm trying to do something good, and then that comes up, it kind of makes me think like, there's something deeper to this. And I know some people are saying, well, at the end of the day, like, you're in control. You're right. I am in control. But, yes, I said it. But, like, if you're in the same situation, if you're feeling horny, then most likely you're going to try to satisfy that. And it's like, yes, I could, but it's hard. It's like an addiction. You know, people addicted to drugs, like, they'll literally kill themselves over drugs for, I guess, a feeling. I've never done drugs, so I don't know. But I guess for a feeling, you feel me? So it's like, it's Sunday. Really, it's a quiet day. It feels like a Sunday, honestly. Like, in bed, doing homework, like, doing regular shit that kids would do. Because, like, my life has not been regular, in my opinion. But it really hasn't, though. Like, society-wise. But yeah, like I've tried to think of like, how am I gonna do this YouTube video? What am I gonna talk about? And I'm just like, I'm just gonna do me. I'm just gonna be me, because I feel like that's how everyone starts. Like you start by actually doing it. For example, what do I not do? Like actually marketing, which I'm still learning marketing, but actually marketing, like that's something that you actually do that I don't do. You feel me? Like posting content for my brand, like that's something that I don't do or rarely do. And why I don't do it is because I come up with excuses like, oh, this is like gonna be hard, or I just don't prioritize it. It's really just what it is. I just don't prioritize it. But yeah, I feel like that's the biggest issue for me right now. Like, honestly, it is. It's like, sometimes, like, you be thinking that your life is just, like, the worst and stuff like that. But, like, if you're looking on the positive side or looking from someone else's perspective, which by me just telling you guys this, it's like I'm looking out of somebody else's perspective of my situation. And it's like, life ain't that bad. Like, you feel me? Life ain't that bad. I mean, it could get worse. Trust and believe it could get worse. But right now, it's not that bad. It's like, only priorities I really have is schoolwork and business. And of course, my mental health and stuff like that. But other than that, it's like life's really not that bad. You feel me? Really think about it. And it's like, the sex part though, like how could I resolve that issue? Because I didn't download it. I mean, I didn't undownload it or uninstall like all the, that's where I'm at with that. I might actually just make another one.